This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Badgers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the wide receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. There was no catching him that time. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On the ground, it's Allen. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get...
He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks into the clear. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the option play here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Interesting call and a crucial play coming up. 4th down and short from the 50. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's wide open. Look out. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important 2nd down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Brings her in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. But needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Badgers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Buying time, moving to his left. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The defense showing blitz here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Allen.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Cardinals will look to convert here on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Breaks into the clear. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack.
Defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that.
He's in the clear. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run. It's down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. They finally corral him at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. He reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. The Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a 1st down.
And the Cardinals will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking for a man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Going to try to use his legs here. Passes the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Badgers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Breaks loose at the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll try to run it with the option. Here's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The gain makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down the back. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack.
He's looking deep here. He's got it inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. On the move now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now they'll run it on the toss. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Slides the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Breaks an open space. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Cardinals are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Third down coming up.
So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hauser. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Moves left out of the pocket. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick catch over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Not able to connect, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
A running play called on 4th down. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Boom. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. This could be the game here. Moves out of the pocket. Football's loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And they play keep away here just to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to get the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.